Well, here in Orange County, Virginia, they have nature, they have history, and of course, they have the food. As you can see in front of us, we are eating well today in Gordonsville. I'm at BBQ Exchange with Chef Craig Hartman. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you. I'm honored to have you here.
I am so excited to dig in, and you've been in the barbecue industry for a couple of years now. Tell me how you got into it and how you created all of this goodie.
Well, I got to tell you, I was in a fine dining atmosphere as a chef, and I was a hotel chef for 39 years. So this was the way for us to retire. I say us, my wife and I really wanted to do something together, and she didn't want me working on all the holidays, either did I. Wanted something we could be together as a family, and that's why we decided to open a barbecue business. That plus, barbecue is the quintessential Virginia cuisine. And people around here needed to be able to go to a place, if they were going to go to Montpelier and Barbersville and Monticello, they needed to have a place they could get real Virginia cuisine. And that was really our heart. That's why we opened the BBQ Exchange.
And not only that, but with barbecue and with Southern hospitality, I feel so welcomed here, coming to Gordonsville, experiencing it all for the first time. So I want to say thank you. But I also want to talk about the fried chicken here. I know it's a huge part of
the fried chicken. Gordonsville was once called the fried chicken capital of the world. And this was by a writer for a magazine, Harper's Bazaar, sometime in the mid-1800s. And this train used to go from the DC area. If you were going south or anywhere from New York down to Florida, you would come through Gordonsville, Virginia. And it was just at that point where everybody was hungry. So when they would stop at our station, there was a whole group of African-American women from Gordonsville that would come out with a basket of hot fried chicken, biscuits, and coffee. And they would go up to the windows of the train and they would sell people the chicken, biscuits, and coffee. And it became so famous that people just wanted to get on that train to go south to have that fried chicken. And this writer wrote that he had this chicken here, and this was definitely the fried chicken capital of the world. And so there's still those families of those women that still make chicken here. And they'll have it at, we have the Exchange Hotel, which is a Civil War museum. They will sell their chicken at festivals there. But we do have a fried chicken restaurant down the road, the Gordonsville Ice House, which pays homage to those women and their culture.
Wow, talk about history and
Super
food
cool.
mixing all together. We passed the Ice House coming in through Main Street, and there are a number of other businesses on Main Street. We're here on Main Street right now, BBQ Exchange. Talk to me a bit about the Main Street summertime favorite.
Sure. Well, we have a place called Well Hung Vineyards.
Yeah.
And Well Hung Vineyards is famous for their wine slushies. But they also have bistro fare. So you can go there and get a wine slushie, bistro fare. We have a very nice French restaurant, Pré de Pré, which does kind of a prefix dinner menu, and they have a really upscale bar. We have Jackson & Company that has gelato.
Oh my God.
And not only do they have gelato, but then they have a lot of other prepared foods and really cool sandwiches and espressos. You get up the street a little bit. We have all kinds of really great places. I hope I didn't forget anybody.
Well, Craig, you've done an amazing job here with barbecue, but I want to talk about your latest venture, the Virginia Foothills Distillery. Tell me all about it.
All right. Thanks for asking. First of all, Orange County is the birthplace of Elijah Craig, the father of American bourbon. So that was something that was always in our mind. And so we have our first bourbon. We opened in 2024 called The Blind Preacher, named after the blind preacher of Gordonsville. And so we're just super stoked to have people come and taste this bourbon in the same county where the father of American bourbon was born and raised. And we're just proud. We're just so proud to have people come.
And you should be. And this is the first year that you are part of the Corks and Caps program.
Yeah. Corks and Caps program from the Orange Tourism is a program that they put together that highlights all the places that have craft brewing, winemaking, distilling, and it actually creates kind of like a trail. I mean, you can come and do a Corks and Caps trail using their little passport and just follow that trail. And I don't know how many days it would take you, but you would have such a good time. And then you finish at the Virginia Foothills Distillery. It's a fantastic route.
What a great time, and a mixture of history and drinking. It sounds like the perfect summer spot for visitors.
It is.
Well,
drinking and barbecue.
Drinking and barbecue, you can't go wrong. And in fact, I want to dig into some of this barbecue. It looks fantastic. Chef, thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
bringing this all
Thank
out.
you for coming out.
Let's dig in.
Okay.